Steve Jobs, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life today. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Incorporated, was not only a visionary entrepreneur but also a source of profound wisdom. Among his many memorable quotes, one resonates deeply with individuals striving for purpose and authenticity. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. This statement encapsulates the essence of individuality, encouraging us to break free from societal norms, expectations, and fears that hold us back from embracing our true selves. In this article, we will explore the multifaceted wisdom behind this iconic quote, its relevance in today's fast-paced world, and practical steps to integrate its philosophy into our lives. The legacy of Steve Jobs, a visionary and a philosopher. Steve Jobs' impact on the world extends far beyond the revolutionary products he introduced. From the first Macintosh to the iPhone, his innovations changed the way we live, work, and connect. Yet, it is his speeches, interviews, and profound insights into life that continue to inspire generations. His emphasis on creativity, courage, and authenticity has left an indelible mark on millions worldwide. Jobs' famous quote about time and living authentically was shared during his 2005 commencement speech at Stanford University. It was a reflection of his personal journey, highlighting the importance of pursuing one's passions and rejecting societal pressures. Breaking down the quote, what does it really mean? 1. Your time is limited. Time is the most precious resource we have. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be regained once lost. This part of the quote reminds us of our mortality and the importance of prioritizing what truly matters. It's a call to action to evaluate how we spend our days and ensure that our pursuits align with our values and dreams. 2. Don't waste it. Wasting time doesn't necessarily mean idleness. It can also refer to engaging in activities or lifestyles that do not serve our growth or happiness. It's about recognizing the difference between being busy and being purposeful. This phrase urges us to focus on what genuinely fulfills us rather than what merely fills our schedules. 3. Living someone else's life. Living someone else's life implies conforming to external expectations or societal norms at the expense of our own dreams and identity. It's about resisting the pressure to meet others' standards and instead embracing our unique path. This part of the quote challenges us to define success on our own terms. Why this message is more relevant than ever. The rise of social media and comparison culture. In today's digital age, social media platforms often amplify feelings of inadequacy and comparison. It's easy to get caught up in the curated lives of others, leading to a loss of focus on our own goals. Jobs' message serves as a reminder to stay true to ourselves, despite the noise of external validation. The pressure of modern success. Society often equates success with wealth, fame, or status. However, these metrics may not align with personal fulfillment. Jobs' quote challenges us to redefine success based on passion, impact, and joy rather than societal standards. The pursuit of authenticity in a noisy world. Authenticity has become a buzzword, yet many struggle to practice it. Jobs' wisdom emphasizes the need for introspection and courage to live authentically, even if it means deviating from conventional paths. Practical steps to live by Jobs' philosophy. 1. Reflect on your values and priorities. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What brings you joy and fulfillment? Regular reflection helps ensure that your actions align with your inner compass. 2. Set personal goals, not societal ones. Define success on your terms. Whether it's pursuing a creative passion, building meaningful relationships, or achieving professional milestones, ensure your goals reflect your aspirations rather than external expectations. 3. Learn to say no. Saying no to activities, commitments, or people that do not align with your priorities is crucial. This empowers you to dedicate your time and energy to what truly matters. 4. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Jobs himself experienced significant setbacks, including being ousted from Apple. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, view it as an opportunity to grow and refine your path. 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. The company you keep profoundly impacts your mindset and motivation. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and encourage you to stay true to your goals. 6. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Being present and grateful for the current moment helps combat feelings of inadequacy and comparison. Mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling can anchor you in your authentic self. 7. Take calculated risks. Living authentically often involves stepping out of your comfort zone. Whether it's changing careers, starting a business, or pursuing a dream, taking risks can lead to profound personal growth. 8. Detach from external validation. Relying on others' approval can hinder your authenticity. Focus on internal validation by celebrating your progress and achievements. Challenges to living authentically. Fear of judgment. One of the biggest obstacles is the fear of being judged or criticized. Overcoming this fear requires self-confidence and a focus on your own journey. Resistance to change. Embracing authenticity often necessitates change, which can be uncomfortable. However, change is a natural part of growth and self-discovery. Navigating uncertainty. The path to authenticity is rarely straightforward. It requires resilience and adaptability to navigate challenges and setbacks. The timeless wisdom of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs' quote, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life," is a powerful reminder to embrace authenticity, prioritize what truly matters, and live with intention. In a world filled with distractions and pressures, this wisdom encourages us to break free from societal constraints and follow our unique paths. By reflecting on our values, setting personal goals, and taking courageous steps, we can honor Jobs' legacy and create lives that are not only successful but also deeply fulfilling. In the grand tapestry of life, every individual is given a finite number of days, hours, and moments to create something meaningful. Steve Jobs, the iconic entrepreneur and visionary, captured this essence when he said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." These words are a clarion call to take charge of our destiny. But what does it mean to live our own life? At its core, it is about aligning our existence with our deepest passions, values, and dreams. It's about rejecting societal norms or expectations that don't resonate with who we truly are. For me, and for many of us, the ultimate goal is to live with authenticity and purpose. I want to wake up each day knowing that my actions contribute to the world in a way that only I can. Whether it's building a career, nurturing relationships, or pursuing creative endeavors, the aim is to stay true to the unique vision I hold for myself. Living someone else's life, adhering to their goals, their timelines, or their definitions of success, is a waste of the precious time we're given. Instead, we must harness that time to leave a mark, however small or grand, that reflects our true selves. What about you? What would your life look like if you removed every influence that didn't feel like yours? Imagine the clarity, freedom, and fulfillment that would come from pursuing only what sets your soul on fire. Motivation is deeply personal, but it often arises from a combination of inner desires and external influences. For me, the primary drive is the belief that life is a blank canvas waiting to be painted with bold and meaningful strokes. Steve Jobs' story is one of relentless drive. He was motivated by a desire to innovate, disrupt, and create something beautiful and useful. He didn't settle for mediocrity, and neither should we. Personally, I'm driven by the realization that time is slipping away, that each day is a gift. This understanding creates urgency, to dream bigger, act faster, and risk more. Jobs' words remind me that living someone else's version of success will only lead to regret. What might motivate you could be different. Perhaps it's the desire to provide for your family, make an impact in your community, or leave behind a legacy. What unites us is the knowledge that our motivations come alive when they're tied to something we truly care about. When you identify what fuels your passion, it's like lighting a fire that cannot be extinguished. The world needs your unique perspective and your individual drive to solve its challenges in your own way. The journey to authenticity and purpose isn't easy. There are three great conflicts we all face. Fear of failure. Many of us are paralyzed by the idea of failing. It's easier to stick to a path that's already been paved by others than to risk stumbling on our own. External expectations. Whether it's pressure from family, society, or peers, the weight of others' expectations can be suffocating. We're often told to follow traditional paths because they're safe or guaranteed. Self-doubt, the loudest critic, is often within. We question our capabilities, our worth, and whether our dreams are too audacious. Steve Jobs faced all these conflicts. He was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded, only to return years later and transform it into one of the most valuable businesses in the world. What stopped him from giving up? His unwavering belief in his vision and his refusal to let obstacles define his path. The risk of living your own life might seem daunting. What if you fail? What if people judge you? But here's the truth. The greatest risk is staying stuck in a life that doesn't belong to you. When you step out of your comfort zone, you'll find that the rewards far outweigh the risks. You'll learn, grow, and discover strengths you never knew you had. Steve Jobs' life was a testament to embracing calculated risks. He once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." By betting on himself, he revolutionized technology, design, and even how we live our daily lives. Reassure yourself with this. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Start small. Take one step toward living authentically, and the momentum will build from there. You are capable of more than you can imagine. You just need to trust yourself. Let's be honest. There is no shortcut to living your best life. The path is often winding, filled with setbacks, hard work, and moments of doubt. But it is also filled with triumphs, growth, and joy. Steve Jobs didn't achieve success overnight. He endured failures, criticism, and challenges that tested his resolve. Yet he persisted because he believed in his purpose. Your journey will be the same. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the weight of others' opinions feels overwhelming, and when progress seems slow. But every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. Learn from failures and use them as stepping stones. Remember that every great achievement starts with a decision to begin. In the end, the journey is what makes the destination meaningful. So, wake up today and decide to live your life. As Steve Jobs said, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Your time is limited. Use it wisely.